Hello everybody, RemedyX here, and today I'm going to be doing a Dominaria United League draft. Um, should be fun. I don't normally do the traditional sets like Dominaria or New Campana or any of them. I normally go more with like the cubes and stuff like that. I know you don't get to keep the cards, but I don't play any kind of constructed format on here, so I do with paper magic, but I don't do it on Moto. So not a huge difference to me whether I keep the cards or not. If I get to keep them, then I guess maybe I could try to resell them to get more drafts in. But uh, that's about it. Hoping to open some pretty good stuff. I should probably pull up what is all in there. Let's take a look. Yes. Okay, there's some cool stuff in here. Oh, that's right. They have it like a different Tarmogoyf. They have the Phyrexian mana things for each color. Some sagas. Twin Geyser. Da, da, da. Ooh, that's some cool land. I don't know if you've looked at the Dominaria United land. Those are pretty sweet. Um, how many cards are in this set? Oh, it's just not loading all of them. Okay. I was like, that's not a lot of cards, but there's 233? I don't know if it's trying to restrict something. There we are. Okay. Oh, there's a Liliana in here. Sholdred's in this one. Yep. Jaya, who, spoiler, if you don't listen to the story, Jaya died. Okay, there's some cool stuff. Okay, we'll see. Oh, that's right. This is where Johnny is the sleeper agent. Also, spoiler, sorry. Win Grace is now Avatar. Karn has a card. Let's remember. Oh, it makes the Worn Power Stones. Yep. Okay. If anyone knows what the most expensive card in the set is and wants to let me know. This is a long queue. I launched this up and I was right at 6 right away, 6 out of 8. So I was like, oh, this might be quick. I should probably just jump in and start doing things. Um, Sorry, it's been 4.5 minutes now. But I have coffee. Somehow still can't drink it without getting it to go down my lip a bit. Okay, 5 minutes of sitting in queue. To do. Hmm. You know what? Something with no, it doesn't really come up. I don't really get a lot of people on the live streams. I've actually been doing all right for views on the YouTube side of things, but on the live streams, which I guess are also on YouTube, but I don't get a lot of people. But my chat box goes right where my video camera is. So I guess if I get a live stream where I get a lot of people chatting, I'll have to move it over, but it doesn't happen all too often. Oh, my wife sent me a picture. She's out with her grandmother, and they're getting food. Oh, can you guys see that? Doesn't that look good? I'm jealous. I'm just gonna go make a bowl of cereal or something. She's out eating steak and baked potato. Oop, here we go. All right. Alrighty. Sorry, guys, I'm gonna have to read these. I don't know all the cards. Okay, so you want land ramp, your 4/3 reach trample for 3. That's really good. Mm, I think this might just be the best card. It is just a three mana 4/3 with reach and trample, and then if you get the domain effect, it's actually not bad either. Return it from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. If this creature permanent would leave the battlefield, exile it instead. This costs 1 less to activate for each basic land you control. Oh, among land types you control. So you want multiple land types. So it does lend itself to a multicolor deck, but it's a 3 mana 4/3 with reach and trample. That's pretty good. Okay, so here's fixing. What does Wrath do? Instant or sorcery spell. You may tap 2 untapped creatures you control. If you do, draw a card. Pay 5 creatures you control. Get 1/1 of vigilance until the end of the turn. That's really good. Essence Scatter is also just really good. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, Line of Warstalker gets 1/0 until the end of the turn. Counter target non-creature spell negate. Kicker 3/3. If it was kicked, instead it gets 4/4 and trample. I What? Take the angel. I've had some pretty good luck with white green. Oddly, because it's actually normally one of the weakest. Other goblins you control get 1/1 whenever it or another creature dies. Exile the top goblin creature you control dies. Exile the top card of your library. If it's a goblin card, you may play that card until the end of the turn. Enlist. I don't remember what enlist does, guys. 1 mana 0/3 defender, tap target creature. This effect is normally really good, so I'm going to take it. Also, it cuts white a bit. I regret passing that Wrath. Like, this plus Wrath would be really good. Trample and Haste. Okay. I'd rather have this, I think. Is there a... Oh, there's another one. Okay. Well, yeah. Destroying large creatures is normally a pretty good thing to do. Jorah. Ugh. I want that. Mm, Broken Wings might actually be good, or I could just take a creature. I'd say this creature is probably better. 3 mana, 3/2 that scries to is fine. Whenever another creature enters your battlefield, it gets 1/0. I don't know if there's going to be like tokens. This is probably the better floor. This is the better ceiling, but you don't have trample, so I'm going to go with this one. That could just be wrong though. 4 mana, 4/4 reach is fine. The spell costs 1 less to cast for each land. I mean, you get pretty. You're a 4/6. You're not that big though. We're gonna just take the 4/4, right? Yeah. There's one there. Would I rather have that or another one of this tap effect? Or I could look at possibly. I could take this and like look at a blue splash possibly. I do have no fixing as of right now. This seems fine. We'll just take you. There's another one. I'll take you. You. Red looks open. Red looks super open, actually. Okay. Well, we might look at red. White did not actually look that open, but I did pass Wrath and a couple other things, so it's possible I'm like green, red? Maybe? We'll see what we get. But white did not actually look to have that much. Okay, kicker, black or red, flying lifelink, enters the battlefield. If it was kicked, it deals 2 damage to any target. When it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked twice, it deals 2 damage to any target. So also just like a good Simic card here. What one do you think's better? There's not anything like good in red here, so it's one of these two. I have better white right now. I could just... This is hard, because I'm not going to often get your kicker. I can try to splash it. You are just a 3/4 flying lifelink, though. I'm going to take it. I think it's a better card. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, each opponent loses 1 life. You may return from your graveyard by discarding 2 cards in addition. Okay. Domain gets 1/1 until the end for each basic land. Let's go with this. We got like a okay land theme here, so if we see any kind of like land ramp stuff, we should probably jump on it. This like instant or sorcery theme has been going around, and someone's gonna get a really sweet spellcaster deck. For now, we're just gonna take you because you're in colors. I think we might be Bant, and then base green probably, and we're gonna try to. Yeah, I'm gonna take this because if this is like 2 mana draw a card or 3 mana draw a card, that's gonna be great. Create token. Let's copy of target creature you control. Yeah, we're gonna take that. Dies, look at the top 2 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the other into the graveyard. This might actually just be an effect we want quite a bit of. This is like good fixing for us. This is just a solid threat though. A 1/3 is a decent blocker as well. I don't know how aggressive this format is. We can go this way. Okay, we get one here. It's 2/0, so you become a 3/3 with reach. I think this is probably better. I don't think we splash an impulse, but we might try. What do we have for lands? Just you can move to sideboard. Basics, which don't matter, and one Tangled Islet is that. Okay. I'm going to try to snag a land or two here. If I can get a white green, is there a white green land in the set? I don't know. Maybe another Islet or two. Just some mana fixing here because this looks okay. With 2 tap, target creature becomes a basic land of your choice. Okay, that's actually a really good card for us. It can just be a sure it's expensive if you're gonna do the kick version, but enters, deals 2 damage to any target. Is that better than negate? Probably not. It looks like there's a pretty decent spells deck going around. So now negate might be a sideboard card. We have some decent white, but I could maybe like cut you. I don't know. We'll see. I'll just take you again. I was like, yeah, maybe we're not actually a white deck. Maybe we're blue-green, but probably not. We seem to have like a big butt strategy and then hit with flyers. Seems to be our main strategy right now. Menace, an additional cost to cast. What? Menace, as an additional cost to cast black permanent spells, you may pay 2 life to reduce the black mana. Yep. So whenever you cast. Yep. Okay. Well, that's a great card. It's also not anything we can play. We're going to take this and be pretty happy about it, actually. Destroy a tapped creature is actually quite good. 2/2 if it was kicked. Put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control, so it's 4 mana. I think we want the removal here. We still might not be blue. There's another Wrath, though. And I'm tempted to take him. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you may tap 2 untapped creatures. If you do draw a card, enters the battlefield tapped, you control 2 or fewer other lands. As Thran Portal, choose a basic land type. Is the chosen type in addition to other mana abilities? I mean, Wrath is in our colors, but land is super good for us. We're going to go with the land. As much as it pains me, I think we have to go with the land. Because we're not like heavy blue. Like, we don't have to play pretty much any of it. We could actually end up cutting blue if we wanted. 1 blue less to cast. If you cast 2 or more spells this turn, counter target spell. No. Not for us. Not really the spell. Flying. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, choose 1. It gets 1/1 till the end of the turn. Exile it, return to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. So it's a 6 mana thing that protects itself, and that's pretty good. Tap 2 target creatures. If the spell was kicked, put a stun counter on each of those creatures. I feel like he's just like a better way to win the game. You know? You and an opponent each draw 2 cards. Create a 1/1 white bird creature token with flying. Put a 1/1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. No. I don't like you and target opponent each draws 2 cards. That part just makes it bad. Oh, it's probably just this. I don't want to make my opponent draw more cards. It doesn't look like we're... Okay, so this is a good blue card to be playing. What do we have for... Other is only 7, but it is just a 5-mana 3/3 flyer. I guess you have to... I guess playing my spells is better. Getting the dork is better. I've missed some signals in this draft. When I seen Wrath, I should have gone into it, and I should have gone into a spells deck. There's another negate. Do I want a second negate? Or do I want to just make 3 soldiers? But that's 4 mana. I'll take a negate. I probably won't end up playing both of them. But move these to sideboard. I like this card a lot, so I'm probably going to play it. I don't think this is that great. Oop. What did I... Okay, I moved things to sideboard. I did not mean to move. Enters the battlefield. If it was kicked, you create... Creatures you control gain menace until the end of the turn. Okay. I mean, you're 3 mana 3/3. I don't think I play any of this. I take you. I think you have the highest chance. Hexproof, untap it. Domain enters the battlefield. Look at the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of land types. You may put one of those cards on top of your library, the rest of the bottom in a random order. 3 mana 3/2. That might make the cut, but yeah, we're going to take that one. It's a hard pick. We'll take you. I think we'll take you. You, and land. Okay. So now I get to go sort by color. Move to sideboard. I probably only play one of you, so. Sort by color, so we're white-green based. This guy's a solid win con. I'm not a big fan of the turtle. You're pretty decent. I like one negate in deck. I like the impulse, and I like this. So as far as blue goes, I think that's about all I want to do for blue. I like you. You're almost a necessity. I like you. I like you. You're pretty meh, and I like that. Getting the land is going to be important. Power and toughness is equal to twice the number of basic land types. So this thing is probably going to be a 6/6. Maybe. Could be more, could be less. I probably play a mountain and a swamp in the deck, literally just so I can kick the one angel. But I'm not going to rely on that. The angel is going to be... yeah, so this guy could pretty easily be a 6/6 for 5, which is okay. This having vigilance and trample is really good. This is fine. I think you go in this pile. What exactly does enlist do? Let me look up enlist really quick. Enlist. Enlist represents an optional cost to attack. As you attack with a creature you enlist, you can tap different untapped creatures you control that is not attacking. That creature, the enlisted creature, can't have summoning sickness, meaning it's under your control. And it has haste since the beginning of your turn, or it has haste. So when I attack with an enlisted creature, I can tap other creatures, but what does it just give them, like +1/+1? Cost to attack. Oh, come on, stop doing that. Can't have something. Plus X plus O until the end of turn, where X is the power of the enlisted creature. Okay. Better than I thought it was. So that's pretty decent. I don't think I want that many of them. I do like you. This has ward and enlist. That's good. Enters the battlefield. Ooh, actually that makes this creature better because I don't have to attack with her. If I attack with the enlist creature and then I tap her for mana, or not for mana, but for power, that's pretty good. That actually makes this axe quite a bit better too. But I don't think I'm playing the axe still. But if it was kicked, create a token that's copy of target creature you control. Yeah, I like that. That's the mana dork. And enters the battlefield. Look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal a land card from among them, put them into your hand, put the rest of the bottom in a random order. Yep, okay, I like the green. So that is. One second, let me cut white just all together really quick. That's 20 cards. So there's going to be more cuts here, or else I don't play any of the white pretty much. Sort by mana value. Let's just take a look at this really quick. It's an okay curve. Like realistically, I could do this. Maybe side in another negate. And the axe. Alright, so let's save this deck. And now let's look at another one really quick. Sort by. Start new deck. New deck name. White. So let's grab all the white cards. Move them in. And let's take a look. Destroy target tapped creature. If the spell is kick, scry 2. I like that quite a bit. Pay 3 tap target creature. I like it as well. These effects are very underrated. I don't know if I'd want to play 2 of them. So I'd put 1 here in a maybe pile. Or don't go into a maybe pile. Enters the battlefield. If it was kicked, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. So that's pretty good. A 3 mana 2/2 that can also put a counter somewhere else is actually quite good. And I have 2 of them. I actually would play both of them. I would definitely play this. Let's see. Tap 2 target creatures. If this spell is kicked, put a stun counter on each of those creatures. Draw a card. Stun counter, does that stop it from untapping, I assume? Stun counter. Stun counters act similar to a freeze mechanic. They keep the permanent out of the action for an extended period. If a tapped permanent with a stun counter on it would become untapped, a stun counter will be removed from it instead. This replacement effect, okay, so yeah, it just sleeps them for a turn. So it's 5 mana, tap 2 creatures. They don't untap. But 3 mana, tap 2 creatures, draw a card is actually fine. Like that's pretty good. You get to like reduce some aggression on you. I don't love this guy. This guy is pretty meh, in my opinion. He's a 3/2, which is good. 5 mana creatures you control get 1/1 is not great. I do like this angel a lot, actually. Enters the battlefield under your control. It gets 1/1 until the end of the turn. Yeah, I like this. It's just a 4 mana 2/3 flyer that has potential upside. It's not amazing, but I would play 2. I would not play a third. So it would be something like this. If it was kicked, enters the battlefield with 2/1/1 counters on it. Yep. So I would play it like this for white. So if I was doing white green, I'd probably play you for the enlist mechanic. This defender is actually good. It gets you land. This would be really good because this angel. Maybe I don't play domain-based stuff, though. Enters the battlefield if it was kicked, create a token. Yep, so that would be good. I don't think I'd play you. I might play one of you. No. Yeah, no, yeah, yeah. Gives me a 19, so now I get to splash blue, which would be you. 1 negate. Oh, I have artifacts here too. This would probably be a necessity. Axe is a no. This guy is actually really good for filtering mana. This guy is fine. And then this is like a necessity. So that's 25. So maybe I cut. Maybe I'm too hyped on this. It's a 1 mana 1/1 flyer, which doesn't do a lot. But target land you control becomes a land of any type that allows you to fix, helps domain stuff. But this version of the deck would not do a lot of domain, but this would help me kick the angel really well. And if you paid the kicker on this, so it's 5 mana, it's a 3/3, which is not great. A 5 mana 3/3 flyer is medium at best. Maybe I'm too hyped on this making black, or also like this isn't that great in this version, right? Because this does not have let's see, 1 enlist. Let's move the enlist stuff here. Yeah, I'm like, I don't think I had any white enlist stuff. Actually, and maybe in this version I cut one of these. Brings me down to 24, but this is definitely a 17 land deck. So I would need one more cut. This guy is 7 mana, actually, to make a copy. He's just a 3/2, but if you have 7 mana and you get to make a copy of something, he can actually be really good. Oh, it's tricky. So this grabs like any land, which is good. I actually really like those. How many creatures does the deck play? 18. Yeah, I mean, that is quite a bit of creatures, but... Okay, let's look at mana stuff. I think that was it for mana fixing, right? I guess that guy. Oh, this might actually... Do you think I can do this with 16 lands? Because I cap at 5. Well, kinda. I cap at 5, but I also have kicker, so I can go a lot higher than 5 if I want to. I could just cut a Griffin Protector, but I think they're actually going to be pretty good. Now, I don't have any flash creatures, which when I first seen Griffin Protector was something I was thinking of. Like, if flash is in this set, like flash in, make my creature bigger, and get better blocks. But not something I've seen anything of. Maybe I just don't play negate in the main board, and I have to side it in. I think I like that. Now let's go sort by color really quick. Now, you're like Selesnya, you're a Mardu, you're actually white. Azorius, Selesnya. Okay. So if I'm gonna play this version, I'm gonna play this. I will play 1 mountain and 1 swamp because... Alright, sort by mana value. Hmm. I don't love it. I don't hate it as much as I probably should. I probably want one more blue source. Do I want 3 blue sources in this deck? Well, I do have this is blue, this is a blue source, and then this is a blue source. So maybe not. There wasn't that much blue. Maybe I do cut a blue and then add a white. Sort by color. White is my most predominant color. I don't actually have a lot of double white though. So I could cut it for a blue. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Green, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, 10. Okay, I have 10 green sources, so that's fine. You know what? Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to play a second island. We're going to delete that version of the deck. I think we're going to go with this one. It's definitely greedier. Yeah. What can I say? I kind of like it, though. We'll see. If this guy had trample, do you think he'd be good? Because theoretically, I could have him as a 10-10. If he had trample, a 5-mana 10-10 trample is pretty freaking good. Like, that'll end games if it's not removed quickly. Yeah. Alrighty. Oh. That's something I need to do. Discord has been popping off today. I need to make sure I am not in Discord right now. We're gonna... Okay. We run the die roll. Yes, I'd like to play first. This is awkward. So this is relying on this card to get us a land. It could be any white land and I'd be happy. If it's not a white land, I'm less happy, but it's okay. So I'm going to keep this very greedily. Tell the opponent good luck, have fun. Okay, play a forest and go. Okay. So he can pay 2 mana and attack with that as though it's a 3/3. Okay. Which he's going to do. I don't think I block this because if he's going to spend his turn to do 3 damage to me, this is definitely going to have to be a plains. And then we're going to tap it for white, tap for red, and tap for green with kicker. I'm going to put the counter on it. And I'm doing that just because if I put the counter here, it just dies in the exchange. If I put it here, he pays 2, wastes his turn, and I trade with the thing. Which he might be fine with. By the looks of it, he's fine with if he's going to pay and... I'm also fine with this, I think. Okay, play a forest. I probably just play this. It does represent more damage if I played the spider immediately, though. Whoops. Sorry, they're waiting on me. I gotta play quicker. The last draft I did, I actually lost at the very last second while I'm doing the lethal swing because of timeout. If anyone didn't see that, you should watch it. Okay, so he's some kind of defender thing. You may search your library for a creature with defender, reveal it, put it into your hand. Okay. And revealed. I didn't realize they actually brought like defender back as like a mechanic. Sack a creature you control, gain 1 life, and draw a card. Okay. This not. I probably just play both of these though, right? White. Now if I attack, I cannot use this guy, I'm pretty sure, but I'm going to attack. Attack with enlist, cancel. Okay, because it only highlighted you. Okay. Because you can't tap a creature with summoning sickness for the enlist mechanic, apparently. Which is something I was reading about. Which kind of stinks, but it makes sense. If not, it would allow for some very aggressive things. You play a cheaper enlist creature, and then you just slam a big creature that does nothing, just like a huge creature, and you tap it to enlist into the other creature and get to hit really hard. I'd like to draw another land or two here. Preferably another white land, because there is double white cards in this deck. I think 1 or 2, actually. Not that many. I don't actually have a lot of double colored cards in the deck, which is part of why I can actually play this 3-color style. Enters the battlefield, search your library for an instant or sorcery with mana value 1, put it into your hand, shuffle. Okay. Okay. I hit the button. Return target creature card from a graveyard to your hand. You gain 2 life. The spell is kicked. Another target permanent from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. Play the swamp. I could just tap both these down. And I cannot kick. I do not have blue mana. I could just use this to tap down one. I'd want to tap down you. I think that's fine. Tap you, paying white, whatever, whatever. Okay, go to combat, attack, and attack. There's no point in enlisting there. So, yep, this is like, yep, you bounce off each other and I get to hit for 4, which is fine by me. But if he's in a defender deck, I have to be a little more aggressive. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you may draw a card. If you do, you discard a card. This ability triggers once a turn. Okay. If they made that rare, it wouldn't have to be once a turn. But okay, another defender. It's fine. You're 6 mana to do the kick, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can't actually kick you. Nothing is an enchantment. So I could do this and tap down multiple things and get in damage. Still only having 1 white source really sucks here. This card's going to be a dud in this matchup, by the way. I can attack with you, but that doesn't do anything. I think I do this just to try to draw out of this. I just cast it targeting You and you, because you can actually trade back. White, whatever, whatever. This does allow me to draw a card here. Okay. That's actually not a bad draw either. Cast Prig, no. Attack and attack. So I'm giving them options here. They can double up to kill this guy. Oh, they're not going to block him at all. I see. Okay. Fine by me. I will pass the turn. I just need to keep getting damage in. I don't see anything with reach though, so getting this angel down would be good. I'm greeding a little bit. I could have played it there, but I want to get it with its kicker, which there's another white source, so that's good. So I can use this to tap down you. That way they would have to trade. Or let's see, you're 7 mana to do it, right? So I think I don't have any blue at all. None of this is an enchantment. So I attack with just this guy and listing this guy now. I'm going to activate you, tapping you. All right, let's see what you got. You have all your mana and 5 cards in hand, so. Okay, so I get to declare the order to which I want to do damage. So I can either kill 2 or I can kill their more important card. I think I have to kill this. If I don't, he's going to just pay and sack. Well, no. If he does that, he'll just lose his creature, right? Because damage no longer happens on the snack. So I can do this, and I can just, yeah, this is fine. I'll trade for 2. He doesn't have a lot of creatures to sacrifice to do damage to me. So if he decides to do that, then it's actually kind of good for me, I think. Okay, you're gonna kicker, return target creature you can target creature or planeswalker you do not control to its owner's hand. If the spell was kicked, put it to the bottom instead. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That happens. Okay. I knew he had 5 cards in hand, so it's like, but I have to like do something. I can't just sit here, especially when he's trying to just build up a wall. Now, none of, like I said, none of it has reach, so if I draw more land, this could be good. Draw 2 cards of this character. Each opponent discards a card. Okay. Are you going to make me discard a card? You got to resolve your card first. I'll probably discard the fairy here. No, I discard this. This is going to have, like, no targets. Cancel. I don't want to cast it. Okay. Discarding you. It's from what I see, it's not going to have any targets. And he could just slam some big flyer or something right here. Sorry for bumping everything. And if he does, good on him. But I think flying is going to be my best way to get around this guy. And playing this guy, yeah, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I just slam you with kicker. White, green, green, green. You. And now I say, okay, deal with it before it deals with you. Now next turn I can slam this guy with no blue mana still, so I can't kick him. But yeah, if I draw a blue, As no sacrifice a creature, destroy target creature. Okay. If he wants to sacrifice his creatures for that kind of stuff, it's fine with me. I think trading creatures with him is fine. Hmm. So remember how I said the big creature, right? Yeah. Well, there's one. Okay. So I play you. Two, 3, 4, 5. So I can activate him using white to make blue. Play you with kicker. You. And then go to his turn. He can't swing into me either because I can trade with his 5/5. And then he's still worried about a big flyer, so. He's going to do it anyway. Okay. He has a bunch of mana open. So I think actually what I'm going to do is chump here because it does not have trample. Now I'm going to offer the trade here. And let's see what they do. Now by doing this, I can use his domain ability if he actually dies and bring him back once. Currently, he's like 4 mana cheaper to domain. Okay. That happens. Play a planes. Activate you. 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to go to the opponent's turn, and on their turn, I'm going to tap their Sea Serpent. At least that's my plan. Oh, it has Ward. I can't pay for that. I didn't realize it had Ward. So, opponent is just packing removal and ways to return things. I think we lose this one now, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. I understand his deck better now. So I'm going to just concede. Begin sideboarding. Sort by mana value. Oh. Honestly, I think we're fine. There's nothing in here that I'm like, oh, that needs to go versus this guy. There's the one removal spell, which literally hits one creature I've seen, which is kind of sucky. But I think I need to play it just because he has so much more removal than me that if I don't remove his bigger creatures, I'm just going to get ran over by them. So on, I already submitted. I'm like, I could actually like up my curve a little bit. By doing that, I would be a little better in the longer game. This hand's actually like not bad though. I don't play until turn 3, but after turn 3, I can play whatever. Is this format slow enough where like lands that enter and just scry and produce generic mana? I'm gonna just cast this, not with the kicker, because I want to get more aggression in there. I need to get out there and start swinging quicker. It also this will force him to like play a creature here instead of okay, or a removal spell. That's fine by me. If he wants to pay 2 mana to remove the creature, that is less problematic than what I have coming down later. That's fine by me. So I have to debate if I want to play the angel here on my next turn. That I think means no. So I play you. I just attack here for 4. He probably just takes it, I would assume. Okay. And then I'll pass turn. By playing the Pixie next turn, I can kick it. And then the following turn, I can do the bolt effect with this. So for an instant or sorcery with 1. And what did you reveal? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Play a blue. I'm actually fine trading here, I think. I'm still going to get damage through, and removing his creature from the board is probably important here. If he lets me go to combat. Yep. I'll spill 1 damage over. I will play you with kicker. If he just removes this, I play the worm next turn. There's no point in me throwing the angel out here. Okay, you're just going to play another one of those. I don't know what this one gets. That's the weird thing. I might just play the worm anyway. Okay, bone splinters. So you're just going to remove this, which is fine. You're going to sacrifice your creature to remove it. Yep, that's fine. Just going to play a worm. I'm just going to throw threat after threat and make him remove every single one, or else he's going to hurt. Okay, he's going to put it on the bottom of my library. He's doing a good job at it. Okay. I think I just play the angel here with no kicker. Do you have another removal spell for this? Okay, you're going to get the 2 creatures back that search. That's fine. I get to hit you once with this at least. At minimum. Land. This is where he just unsummons. I'm like, oh, I didn't think unsummon. Oh, I should have played the tortoise. My bad. I hit 1 too many times. I'm trying to play quick because I'm not super used to Moto. And I end up losing time in these weird little pockets where I should not be losing time. So yeah, he's now going to play the thing that tutors for a 1-drop. Oh, maybe not. I'm going to discard, I guess, the tortoise. That's fine. I'm going to hold this just because I know he has the snake now. So Wrath. Okay. All right, what's he going to play? Yep. Does he have another Bone Splinters in his deck? Target creature gets 1/0 until the end of the turn if that creature can blocks this turn. Oh. Oh, -1, -0, and you can force blocks. Okay, if it was kicked. This is fine. I will take 1 from Wrath. There's no point in 4, 5, 6, 7, so I can actually. Well, I mean, he used a lot of removal, so I'm really just hoping he doesn't have any more, if I'm being honest. He's gone through a lot of removal already. And this Angel with Lifelink is actually such a problem for him, too. I'll take 8. I'm at 28 life. Uh-uh. Okay, I think I have win here. I'm going to, with kicker, tap you and Wrath. 3, 4, 5. Do you actually have something? Oh, yeah, you're going to reduce one of them by 1. Leaves him at 1 life. All right. I'm glad I kicked that. I thought about not kicking it. Okay, you're trying to draw out of this, which is a good sign for me. He's now tapped down as well. Each creature you control gets X minus X, neg X, where X is the number plus one of basic lands you control. Okay. Still leaves me with a creature. Can you do 2 damage to my creature? It's a lot of different mana. Okay, you're gonna give it neck two. Oh my goodness, dude. Ah, perfect. No! I'm an idiot, guys. It has ward. Oh, ward's a keyword. It should be on the top of the card. Mm. Do it like this. Oh my goodness. Mono removal. Jeez. This guy's deck is interesting for sure. You're not playing a flyer here, though, so you're just dead if you don't. Okay, there's the flyer. If kicker was paid, enters the battlefield, draw a card. Okay. I'm not going to block. I'm going to kill it. Oh, no. Exactly what I knew was on top. So I'm going to do this first, because this will get a boost. We're going to go to combat. I'm going to attack with him. He has to chump here. And then I'm going to cast this with kicker, destroying you, paying you. Remembering ward. We're going to go bottom and bottom. All right, come up with another flyer. Now, I also have a Death Toucher for this guy, because you can cast sorceries as though they had flash. When it attacks, you may pay 2. If you do, cast your next instant sorcery spell, copy it. So he's going to pay 2, and he's going to copy something. Whatever he's casting here. What? 3 or less. I don't need to block this. I don't kill it, so I think he tried to, I don't know. That'll be good. Let's see what he has, I guess. Playing the creature does not give me the kill here, so I need to do it that way. Now if he gets a flyer, I can tap down his flyer. What a struggle. I misplayed on the ward on that snake multiple times now. And it's very upsetting. Like, very. Until the end of the turn, you can attack as though you did not have defender, and you deal 3 damage. I'll trade these two now. You have no lifelink on anything, so... Okay. You're choosing not to. I don't think I have to block this one yet either. So I'm not going to. I'm going to use my resource. 1 second. All right. Sorry about that, guys. What's going on here? Okay, he sacks it off to gain life and draw a card. He's just not getting responses to me is what it looks like. Thing is, because I've kept this librarian alive, if he kills this, I can just tap down his defender if he doesn't play another creature and then win. I can also tap one down here, and if he does play a creature, and then on my turn I can tap down another creature. So if he only plays one creature and kills my flyer, I can still win. He's trying. He's trying not to die. There's 2 more creatures he can sacrifice. And he's going to do it. Okay. What? I had... Oh, it was supposed to let me... So that'll deal 4 damage, right? I think I just take 4. I didn't do the right timing there. Okay. Tap down you. So he can sacrifice the 2 or 3 of them, maybe, even gain 3 life, but I can swing 2 creatures into him. So, yeah, that's fine. Okay. You know, this game's gone really grindy. I'm going to cut that guy, or I'm going to add that guy and cut this defender. we're gonna go like this. Um, Honestly, I'm fine with this. We're gonna keep this because I can turn 1 play this thing, turn 2 sack it, grab another land if I needed, or if I draw a land, I can hold it and get like a land on turn 3 kind of thing. So I think I'm fine with this. Okay, so I drew you, play you, and if I have to sack this right away, that's fine. I can, and then I can play the whatever. Preferably, I just draw more land here, and I don't have to sack this for a little bit. But okay, looks like sacking it is. We're gonna grab. I don't need double white for anything, so I'm gonna grab a forest. Yep, and play the forest and pass the turn. If he wants to spend his turn hitting me for 3 damage, that's fine by me. Okay. That is a little less fine. I don't like 5 damage. Okay, there's a land. I probably just play the relic here. I know I'll probably end up taking 5. He'll probably pay 2 and make this thing attack for 5. It is what it is. I'll probably take 8. Let's be honest. Yeah, he's gonna just spend his entire turn doing 8 damage to me, which is a good chunk. Okay. I probably go 1, 2, 3 for you. Scry 2. I don't need double green, so I'm gonna go put on bottom, put on top. Tap for whatever. Tapping you. Oh, can I not do that? Oh, legendary creature you control. Okay. Then control Z. Okay. That's fine. I have a 3/2. I can trade with his 3/3 if he swings it. If he swings the 5/5, I am going to jump it. I don't want to take another 5. If he swings the 3/3 and the 5/5, I'm trading with the 3/3 though, because it's the enabler. So that card like makes defender decks actually pretty solid. Yep, I'll jump it. Okay, play a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could play 2 creatures here. I jump this here. I'm gonna attack. Actually, I'm not going to attack. That's too much damage on the backswing. Now this will actually be a trade this time. And then he won't swing here because these will trade, which is why I chose not to attack. Man, the defenders are putting the beat down on me though. He does have another one though, so he might end up trading these. Okay. You have the sacrifice duty. He probably is willing to trade these at this point. So unless he can shrink my guy, maybe? Ah. You do give haste. So he's like, hey, take 4. I have to basically block that way. And then I'm going to choose not to do the other block because me keeping my creature stops him from swinging the other card. Now this, we're going to have enter as a mountain, which is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You take 7. So I probably just go like this. Definitely on the back foot here, but this can block here now, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so now I have 7 mana, so I can kick and make a copy of this guy. That way I can attack with 1 and block with 1. I just need that guy dead, but he has another one sitting in his hand, so it's like, you know. Okay. Yep. I'll block this way. These two will trade. This one will just chump you. Or not chump, but just eat. I see. I forgot. Removal dot deck. I have to play the other creature here too. Oh, this is rough. This is a good card as well, especially in this well, not in this situation, but in this matchup. I just have to cast this not kicked. I'm actually probably dead here because if he animates all 3 of them, swings them in, you can trade with you can chump you, and then you're gonna sack that one for damage. I definitely, if what I draw is not just fantastic, I lose here. So I don't know what I have in the deck that would save me either. The thing that saves me the most is him possibly misplaying. By not, oh, he did not hold up mana to sack this guy, so they are going to trade. And concede. Yep, I did not have a better way out of that, so unfortunate. Is what it is. I've been enjoying these drafts, though. The drafting portion itself is like a puzzle, and I really enjoy that. I'm not that great at it yet, though. I definitely underrated how I thought this format would be quicker. He's just able to play uh, and activate his card effect constantly, which he's not providing a lot to the board. But because of the pressure it's putting on, it's actually really good. Um, yeah, I don't know. He had a sweet defender deck actually. So given the chance, maybe I'll draft defenders next. But we'll see. Also, Brothers War should be coming out in not too long, so I might end up drafting some Brothers War as well. We'll see. Um, this is taking a bit. Well, isn't this boring? Does that air? 3 minutes? Yeah. Oh, hi, Appa. Hi, buddy. Do you want to say hi to the camera? Interest you guys with my dog. Come here. Come on, hop up. Oh, over here. Come on. Ooh. Oh, hi, buddy. Hi. Yeah. Good boy, huh? Say hi to the camera. You big floof ball. Yeah, you big floof ball. Just a happy boy wagging his tail back there. You can kind of see it. You want down? You can get down. Why are you licking my hand? There's nothing on my hand. What's that about? Okay, you can get down. Oh, no, you want belly rubs. That's what you want. Huh? Yeah? Everyone on the internet, meet my dog Appa. He's adorable. He's a brown, golden-ish husky. Purebred husky. Not many people see the brown ones very often. Dash gold, I guess. He's more of a he's like brown with like a reddish tint to him. There we are. We're in game. But yeah, we adore him. Okay. Waiting for the opponent. No green mana, which is rough. Um, as crazy as this is, I'm going to keep this. I can't play a single card in my hand, but I'm going to keep it because I'm on the draw. And any land or any creature pretty much allows me to do an awful lot. So. Waiting for a fool. Oh. And I do that, and then I lose the match. Get Get out of the chat box. All right, so oddly nothing we can play, but yeah, this is the problem with keeping this hand. I'm just super greedy because like any green land, and I play whatever, any land period, and I can play this guy or this one, and then any land I can even shock almost. Discard a card, draw 2 cards. Okay. Thrill of possibility. Okay. Any green and I just slam this guy. Actually, I probably just played. He looks like a spell slinger. I play this one. Sacrifice it, destroy target artifact. Well, that's not gonna do a lot. It does have enlist, so actually enlist is very good. Okay. I just play land and say go. The fact that he hasn't put aggression on me though and hasn't punished me for this is pretty good. I don't think I care about removing this because I don't have many artifacts for him to remove with that. And the ones I do have, it's fine. They're like mana fixing stuff. I'll save this in case there's a better creature that I need to remove, like the guy that allowed the other opponent to copy spells, I believe. Flying gets 1/0 until the end of the turn. Acted 4 more times. Sacrifice. Okay. So just don't activate it that many times, I guess. I see. So now I have a choice. I can make this for black, blue, or green. Green allows me to play most cards in my hand, so we have to go with green. Blue has an interesting thing because I could get the effect here. Now I'm going to draw a forest and be max punished because if I went with black, I could shock 2 things down with the angel. If he attacks with the dragon here, I wait for him to blow his mana into it, and then I play Runic Shot if he's going to blow his mana into it. Nothing. Pump. Oh, you're a sorcery. Well, my opponent knows I have something. Just not sure what yet. Probably needed the other red mana for something, whatever he's going to play here. I was like, he didn't pump multiple into it. I thought he was going to pump 2 into it, but that is also a sorcery, guys. That's okay. I can play a turtle or a spider and play that. Yep. So I'm going to go here, cast this, destroying this. And then I'm going to play this. Now next turn, if I draw a land, I can play the angel shooting his ape. But he probably is going to remove my spider right here. Yep, that's a good card. What is that? Extinguish the what? The light. 3 or less CMC and gain 3 life. Huh? Creature or planeswalker. It's a really good draft card, I should say. Probably not standard playable. Ooh. Whenever another creature you control dies, draw a card. If it was attacking, otherwise it deals 1 damage to each opponent. Okay. I probably just play this guy, right? Green, 1/1/1. Because he's a 2/5. I thought about playing this and the turtle. Doing that. Gives him a chance to sack and destroy my tablet, though. But it would allow me to play, if I sacked it that turn, I guess, I could play the Angel on my next turn. Attack enlisting. You don't have first strike, so I will chump this and trade. What is he doing? Oh. It's neat. You know what? Where's my land? Oh. Three. Play you. I'm just dead if I don't come up with a blocker. I can't shock in the Angel, which maybe I'm just being too greedy. I'm going to play the Turtle. And then I'm going to play this. The fact that I have not drawn land here is actually killing me. And I'm not running like a crazy amount of land, or a crazy low amount or anything. I think I got all 17 in the deck, actually. But like one more land would just allow me to play the Angel, shock the Ape Warrior, do things that I need to do. Now he can sack to destroy this. Mm. It's all creatures. So yeah, begin sideboarding. I got really messed up. So this guy is definitely quicker. This guy seemed like he's actually really good in this matchup. Both of these seem fine. I think I'm actually fine. I just need to draw the lands. Yes. I'd like to play first. I will keep this. I mean, I kept a very bad hand in the last game too, but I didn't get punished super hard for it until it was too late. So yeah, this allows me to play the Death Toucher really early, which I will just trade away because they seem to be much more aggressive. Okay, that's a little too much land now, game. That's fine. I get to, without taking considerable damage, get to playing my creature. So he could theoretically play a hasty guy and hit me here. Power equal to the number of basic lands you control, of land types you control. So he's a 2/3 trampler. That's fine. I have a 1/1 Death Touch. Do you want to trade? Does that mean you're gonna trade? Or no? You'll do 2 damage to me and you'll scry 1. Scry to the bottom. Ugh. Okay, well, on My next turn, I can tap down 2 of his things, put a stunt counter on them, and draw a card. Not exactly what I want to do. I would rather draw a set angel, shock his guy, make my guy 1 bigger, and hit for 3. But we don't always get what we want. But it would be it'd be sure nice if the deck would give me something. Give me a little something here. You know, I kind of have 7 lands out of 10 cards. Sure would be nice. Just saying. I did keep a hand with, I think, 5 lands in it. So, you know, but it's the fact that I drew more lands. It's like, well, you know, you have 5 lands. You should draw something that's not land. Well, I drew 1 card that wasn't a land. Enters the battlefield is kicked. Return target creature an opponent controls to its owner's hand. Whenever you cast an instant and sorcery, it gets 2/0 until the end of the turn. You do not have the blue mana to kick it. Was that the debate? It was just, hey, do I do this now or do I? Oh boy, another land thing. I actually probably do it though, for deck thinning purposes. I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna do this now. Failed to find. Get another Griffin Protector. Okay, that's fine. I'll take 3 here without. He'll probably play a spell and give 2/0, so I'll probably take 5 here, but I think that's fine. I think he's been hurting on colors here, which I don't have. I'm only missing 1 color, and it's not an important one. If I have black, then creatures you control get 2/0, so actually I'm going to take 9. Ow. That hurt. Let's play a plains. I was holding. Yeah, I did that wrong. I should have played that first and would have gotten 1 more damage in. I don't know why I didn't think about it. I think I was thinking this was just an artifact, not a creature, but it's an artifact creature. Yeah, it's just bad on my part. Actually, maybe I should have sided another one of these in against him. This is game 2, right? Yeah, this is game 2 because the first hand did not get what I needed to get. He's proven he does a lot of damage, so I need to trade here if possible. And jump here if possible. Three mana creatures you can control 2/0 until the turn. If this was kicked, you draw a card, huh? It's pretty good. First strike additional cost. You may pay. Okay, so this is the Phyrexian red guy. Whenever you cast a red permanent, Defiler deals 1 damage to any target. Okay. It's a card. That does mean you're not attacking here. Oh, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana, so I can not do both. Okay, I probably just play you. 1, 2, 3. Put on bottom, and you're actually pretty good to go on top. I'm just going to get in there with one. I'm going to keep the other one back as a blocker, because this is going to tap down this, or at least that's my plan, and then I can block these two. Waiting for fool. Now, if he plays red spells here, he can start shooting down some of my creatures if he can play multiple red spells, that is. So, is what it is, I guess. He wants to go to combat, so we're going to tap here and don't let him get to combat this time. Do my timings correctly. Which probably means he does not attack. Okay. He has a cool deck. I probably just play you. Takes all my mana. Now attacking here is quite greedy because I don't get to hold up my tap spell or my tap effect. I'm going to do it because if I don't start progressing towards a win, you cannot win. And I am presenting win next turn. Okay. Wait, I thought that was 3 mana or less. It's destroy target creature or planeswalker. If it was 3 mana or less, you gain the life. Oh, okay. The fact that I die to any red spell, if I don't... Okay. I can't do anything here. So, we block here. And do we just chump here and call it good? You do get to scry. Let's see what I draw. What did he do? 1 top, 0 bottom. Okay. Three, 1, 2, 3. So I play you with kick. 1, green, whatever. Putting a counter on you. Go to combat. Swing like this. Well, what do you got? Yep, you gotta shoot something for 1. Probably you? Or are you going to my face? You're going to my face. If you have 1 red spell, I lose. Heyo. All right. We got there. Okay, so he's aggressive. This card seems like especially good against him. Also, so does this. So I'm gonna bring this in. What do I want to cut? This guy actually. This guy did not impress me. Just 7 mana, make a copy of meh, and have a 3/2 is not as good as I want. I can play it in a longer and more dirtly game. This guy's aggressive, so the 1-drop 0/3 that can tap things down is definitely going to be more effective. But I think that's the only cut I get. Okay, now they're going to choose to go first. Let's see, what kind of hand do we got? It's okay. If I draw any 1 land, it's really good. If I don't draw a land, it's medium. Land have not been on my side today. I think I keep it because I can go forest, mountain, play mana work, and then play clockwork drawbridge. Or if I draw a white source, I can play the drawbridge and then play the mana work and then go from there. So I think this is a keep. Especially since I think the angel plus the worm are actually really good against this opponent. So, and so is this spider actually. The spider is quite impressive against this opponent because he has to remove it twice, plus it's a 4/3, so it can trade with his things really well. Trading with his creatures is very beneficial to me because I definitely win the bigger creature award, all right? Okay, well that is a mana, not necessarily the one I wanted. That's fine actually, because next turn I can play the land and then play the spider. Actually, I probably don't worry about playing the drawbridge yet because yeah, it's not needed yet. Okay, if it was kicked, creatures you control gain menace until the end of the turn. Okay, so not doing anything. Got it. Okay, there's a white mana, so things are good again. See what he thinks of this. Now I'm thinking I play the human next turn, and I kick it, putting a counter on the spider, because that makes him a 5/4, which is actually going to be really hard for him to deal with, I think. He does just have the removal spell, but it's double black. He does not have any black mana at this moment. Okay, so that can destroy this guy. He also can enlist, actually, so he can hit upwards of 5. Okay, that's fine. Because I can chump it with this. It doesn't have trample, so I can chump it for now. And then I can play a drawbridge and remove the problem. I'm not trading with that. Nope. Okay. Oh, we got all the mana, all the colors. So that part's fixed. I play drawbridge here. I know you're like, but you said I'm still doing it. We'll use this one to make a white. Play you with you. Now he has a couple options. He can attack and enlist. He can sacrifice his ape to destroy my drawbridge or my mana worker. Either one. Okay, or he can jump. Okay. Well, didn't realize that was a thing. Okay. Touche. Opponent has combat tricks. Good to know. Once you know about them, they're less effective. I don't think I've seen combat tricks before. I've seen like the negative thing, right? Like gets neg 2 or something like that. I didn't see this one. +1/+1 for each land type you control, which these are mountains and plains. So you have island, mountain, plains, forest. So it gets +4. So it was a 6/6. Touche. But this will be a 3-mana revival next turn if I want it to. It does enter tapped, and it does not have the 1/1 counter anymore. I probably just play the 5/4 though. The 5/4 Trampler. It's thinking long. Okay. No chumps. Do not feel like chumps are appropriate for this situation. At some point, I am going to have to start mitigating damage, though. So. Okay. Not using the kicker. So here's the interesting thing. Okay. I probably just play the 5/4 here. This is a bigger deterrent than anything else. I kind of want to hold mana up there to tap something down, though. But it makes my future tap downs really good because I can just tap down the ape. So maybe this is the point where I chump with the mana worker. Oh, no attacks. I thought he was going to attack and enlist, but he chose not to. Interesting. That is also interesting. 5 mana. It takes all 5 to play you. You can only enlist on... So... I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to attack with the worm. If he wants to trade 2 creatures for it, I will do that. He also can just have a combat trick here, though. Yep, that's fine. Okay, he actually does the trade. Now that he does the trade, I probably play the Death Toucher. And say go. Because the Death Toucher, A, stops him from attacking here. Also can tap for mana, which will allow me to play the Acolyte, I think. 5, not yet. I will need 1 more mana, so if I draw a land, I can play the Acolyte with Kicker. Which I did draw a land. Yeah, I'm not going to do any attacks. I could tap his creature and get attacks in. Choosing not to. But that might be the plan in the future here. We start tapping his creature and get aggressive. But we'll see what he has for the Acolyte. Search your library for a basic land, put it onto the battlefield tapped. Create a 1/1 green sapling token. Domain target creature you control gets +X and gains trample up to the end of the turn, where X is the number of basics you control. Okay. So I just have to hold the drawbridge for the third effect there. Because that's the only one that's like really scary. Because if he gives the wolf +5/+5 and trample, all of a sudden it's an 8/8 trampler, which is scary. But on the third effect, I can just tap down the wolf. Or I guess whichever one he gives the trample, because he will make a sapling as well. Or if he plays the mounts, I guess. No effects. Okay. Go to combat. Attack. I'm going to actually play this guy. This allows me to hold up the drawbridge as well. I keep calling it it is clockwork. Okay, yeah, it's clockwork drawbridge. But adds to the board and allows me to do that. So okay, and I win. All right. Okay, I guess draw a card. Will it load? Spinning wheel? I just wanted to see what I was going to get. Okay, whatever. Return. Okay, well, we're not going to 0-3 this one. Like I was doing in the Magic 30. The Magic 30 stuff didn't really get a lot of views, and I was thinking about it. There's a lot of controversy on the Magic 30 stuff because, you know, you can buy the packs and they're you can get these reserved list cards, which they said they're never printing again, and their way around it is by saying, hey, these aren't reprints, these are leftovers that we never sold. Yeah, I think it's a stupid thing. They're extremely expensive. Like, I don't even remember. It was like $1,000 or something. I don't even remember. It was a lot of money. And it's because you can theoretically pull like Power 9, right? Like, yeah. They're also impossible to get because some people I know actually wanted to get a couple packs, and I'm like, you're insane. But they were not able to get them. And I do not support Wizards' decision to do that. I understand it's a good business decision on their part. They make money off it, you know? So that's a thing. But like, yeah, they made this $1,000 product and they sold out of it. Like, holy crap. I don't actually remember what the price was, but what I seen might have been gouged prices as well. It might be people trying to buy them up and resell them. I don't remember, but it's pretty crazy. Okay, looks like we found an opponent. We lost the die roll. Okay. This has to mulligan. This is way too much. Oh, that's better. We'll keep it, and we will ship this. I don't have white mana here, though, so if I could just, like, draw a white source right here. Nope. Well, okay. You got me. That is a white source. Not a land. I would like a land, please. A white land. I guess I probably should have led on island. He looks like he might be aggressive. If it was kicked, each player sacrifices a creature. Oh. That's cool. Enters the battlefield. If it was kicked, basic land type, reveal it, put it into your hand. Sack a land, draw a card. Okay. That's pretty cool. So I don't know exactly what colors they are. They attack, I will trade with the 3/1, just because I already have the land to play whatever. Actually, no, I probably shouldn't because I don't have any white source, right? You actually sacked a land to draw a card, huh? I'm not blocking here because I don't have a white source. I can't. Okay. Something I can play. I think I'm playing the turtle. I'm not showing them the white yet. Actually, I can... Okay. Cast with kicker, destroying you, producing white mana, producing blue. Put on bottom, put on top. One bottom, one top. And a 3/2 ward, and they have one land. I don't know if they just fucked themselves. They have no land now. Okay. Well, they got a green land. Maybe that's okay. All right. Did not have to do a lot, I guess. Remove one creature and call it good. Now, they did appear aggressive, so I probably should have put in the drawbridge again. They look aggressive, so this is not a keep. This is a mole. This one is a keep because I can pick green, play you turn 1. I have... Okay, so I have to put a card down. Probably the worm. Yeah. As good as the worm is, in this matchup, it's probably the worst card in my hand. So, selecting forest, saying okay, playing you. I don't know if this is going to have many targets in their deck. They seem to be aggressive, so it might not. But you never know. That's fine. I will play a plains and go to your turn. I will hold up, destroy evil. And next turn, I can play a turtle and swing. And if you want to trade, okay, I cannot swing. Do I trade here? No, I don't, because that's a token that comes back every turn. I just take it. That feels bad, but I gotta take it. That's a super cool, like, 2-card, right? Like, it's not just me. It's a really good 2-card combo. Not combo, I guess, but combo, you know what I mean? I'll play the librarian here, because the scrying is going to be more effective, I think. Yep. Always yield, always yield. So I can play you and kicker. The tablet should hopefully get me land, which I do need more land. I might actually just bottom both of these, I think. Put on bottom, and say go. All right, let's see what you got. A wall. Okay. That's interesting. I guess you are at least 3 colors, and we did see a white-red land, so 4 colors at least. I haven't seen blue yet, I guess. If that's all you're swinging, I'm just going to take 2. Now you get a scry, which is cool. I like those 2 cards together. That's pretty fun. Okay. Not what I wanted. I could tap 2 creatures down, but they just untap on their turn. I could tap them in combat. It's probably better if I just cast you without kicker. I am hurting myself by doing this, because if you don't remember this land, I lose life to use. I'm not getting land here, so this is not going well. I need a way to get rid of this. If I can get rid of that, I'm totally fine here, actually. I feel like I have to, like, mitigate this damage. I guess. I'm going to take one, because it had trample, but that creature was not doing me any good sitting there either, so all it's there for is to prevent one damage. Enters the battlefield. If it's kicked, create a 1/1 white soldier creature token. Pay 1, sacrifice another creature. Phyrexian Warhorse gets 2/0 until the end of the turn. Okay. Oh boy. Is there timing? No. All right, say go. Oof. We're gonna go next. Begin sideboarding. Okay. I see what is going on a little more now. So I do want you in. Big Butts is actually a pretty good idea in this. This guy should probably come in as well. I need to cut. No, you're good. You're good. You can get cut. Spider's good. Tortoise is actually not bad. Yeah, you. You don't do anything for me. Okay, submit it like this. Yes, I will go first. It has 3 land sources. Seems good. Let's lead on a island and tablet. They got some cool stuff going on over there. So, let's play you. Why is this so small? Grab a planes. That's fine. Let's play a planes. Play this guy. Use you to get, I guess, another planes. Double white is needed in the deck, so I do not feel bad about that. You know, our rare angel that I have these random 2 lands in the deck for has not been showing up very often. that angel has been. That angel's been good. I feel like I need to play you. No, I think the flyer is probably better, isn't it? Opponent thinking long and hard here. Go ahead. Sack your lands. Draw cards. Trust me, it worked so well for you the first game. Just go for it. Ugh. Search your library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield, shuffle. If you kicked it, create 2/1/1 white creature tokens. Okay. You did not kick it, but you do get a land. I see why you would want to play that, though. Yep. If I would have seen that, I actually probably would have picked that up. So here, I probably just play you. And then I get in there with 3. And I just have a 2/5 sitting back for now. If I draw that angel right now, havoc for the opponent. Play it, pay both kicker cost, destroy both creatures on their board. Okay. Good to know there's like a cool sacrifice theme in this. I love me a sacrifice theme. If anyone knows anything about me, it's that I love sacrifice. So I have 6 mana, so next turn I can play the angel. I'm just going to get in like this. Keep the 2/5 back. I know it can be really big, and I can enlist on it. I don't think that's worth it right now. Because it would die, because it only gains power, not toughness. So what do you think would be stronger? If it gained +1/+1 for each creature you enlisted, or the way it is that it gains just the power? Just the power on a version of it that has evasion is super good. He cannot deal with my flyers very well, though. So I'm just going to get in there. Take 6. I don't know what he's planning on doing. He could, like, do this, sacking you, put a counter here, swing, using your ability to sack something, which you just don't have enough creatures for your sacrifice outlets. Which feels bad, but it is what it is, because your deck, this version of the deck, really, really relies on the thing that makes the elementals. Okay, so he's getting in there. Has mana open. Okay. So I think you're going to chump you, or not chump you, but eat you. Oop. Okay. And opponent conceded. I don't think he can see this anymore, but I'm going to let him know. I thought his deck was sweet. Cool. Anyway, that was pretty fun. I went 2-1. Lost the first game. Wasn't bad. I was really unfortunate with my mana. I don't know. I played a greedy mana base though, but it wasn't the color restrictions most of the time. There was a game or two where I'm like, man, I need white, man, I need white, man, I need white. But for the most part, it was just not enough land. Like any land, just give me a land. Or yeah, I don't know. I got stuck on land amounts, but honestly, it went pretty good. Like the first game I went 1-2 as well, so it's not like I just rolled over. And I won the second game too, so whatever happens. It's fun. Look forward to probably doing a couple more of these in the future. Not sure, but as always, this was